Detroit was once the seat of the world's greatest economic empire, the auto industry. Whether you came from Southern Europe, the Middle East, or the American South, the factories were always hiring and the pay was good. But as this empire of cars weakened and crumbled, the city's economy began to revolve around a new business: illegal drug distribution.
A long time ago, someone thought of designing Detroit after Paris. Detroit once was called the City Beautiful. It is now called the murder capital of the United States. Of the 10 biggest cities, Detroit has the highest per capita homicide rate. Last month was the worst for killings in the history of Detroit. There were 89 homicides, one for every dot on the map.
Tanik Smith, born October 31st, 1989, better known as his stage name, Icewear Vezzo. He was born in Minnesota and raised on the east side of Detroit. He started rapping at an early age and joined a group, Green Guys, with close relatives and siblings. After perfecting his craft, he dropped his debut mixtape, Clarity, in 2012. His flow was unique, and he had a storyline to go with it. He was getting money in the hood and was well respected. He did a few bids before finally getting it together. In 2013, he released Clarity 2, gaining more traction in the streets, but it wasn't until 2016 he released the full-length mixtape, Moonwalking, and gained traction of record labels. He signed a deal with Motown in December 2018, and it was on from there. Clarity 6 fell under the Motown umbrella as well, featuring Cash Doll. This one, his name started making a buzz in the mainstream. In February 2019, he released his debut single under Motown, Balance, featuring rapper Big Sean.
You can feel that fucked up energy in the atmosphere. I just felt that shit. You know, I felt a lot of love turning into hate. You know what I mean? I felt a lot of shit that just wasn't right. Like all that, a lot of love that I did have, that shit felt fake. Niggas that I thought was homies, I felt that energy. I felt a lot of shit. So like, I was just moving hella fast at the time, and I needed that shit.
Having a phone in jail, does that speed up time in jail? Like how exactly does that affect, your time in jail?
Shit, I was able to talk to my wife and kids every night on FaceTime, every single day, even though we had like phones and that motherfucker, but you only can get on the jack like every 15 minutes. Then them bitches cut off at 11:30 at night.
In September 2021, Vezzo released his project, Rich Off Pints 2, the sequel to Rich Off Pints. It had appearances from Rio Young OG, Ant Beats, Babyface Ray, Future, Moneybagg Yo, and RMR. It was a commercial success. In July 2022, Vezzo released Rich Off Pints 3, which is the third and final installment in the Rich Off Pints mixtape trilogy. In August 2022, he signed a deal with Quality Control Music and released his track, It's All On You, with rapper Kodak Black. He also has a record label, Iced Up Records, and a film production company, Iced Up Films. His first film, Price of Love. This guy is clearly successful and blessed by God. He opened a restaurant called Chicken Talk in his hometown. Keep winning, King.